So, Milton, tell me about the student film showcase here today.
Oh, this is another demonstration of the importance of developing talent. In our beautiful destination, the fact that we know that we have students committed to this industry is great. And the efforts that Michelle and her team at the Film Commission is doing is phenomenal. And we at Discover the Palm Beaches, we're proud to support this effort every single year.
Tell us a little bit about the initiatives in the Palm Beaches to help students interested in film.
Well, besides what Michelle and the TV and Film Commission is doing, we at Discover the Palm Beaches, we're reaching out to the high school level students to make sure they understand that this industry, it's an opportunity for them. And we have done several from jobs fair to events for students in different hotels in Boca Raton, in West Palm Beach, to demonstrate them that this is a potential opportunity for them to grow and to build up a career that will be phenomenal for them and their future families.
What things in particular or programs within the Palm Beaches do you have to kind of foster kids' love for film and interest in television? Because as you know, so much TV and production happens in South Florida.
Absolutely. Well, I can tell you, part of our team at the social media department, young guys that are from here, very talented, and that's a way to really have available an opportunity for them when they seek for jobs. This is something we can offer. But besides that, which is really important, is the fact that supporting what the Film and TV Commission is doing right now, it's another opportunity to make sure that the talent that we have in the county see this, not only TV and film, but as well tourism as an option to develop some other opportunities within the county.
Absolutely. Well, South Florida is the perfect place to, have films and everything. We'd like to keep it in South Florida. It's so nice to be with all the talent. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
So, Rob, tell me what it means to be here at the Student Film Showcase today.
Oh, it's great. I mean, this is inspiration for these kids to come out and really put their talent, to use and showcase it. And that's what it's all about because, they've got a lot of kids out there that have so much talent, and without something to showcase it, they never really get a platform to get off the ground floor. So this is a kind of a way to get off the ground floor and come out here and showcase all your talent and what you got and inspire other people to come out and do it too. And there's a lot of prominent people here that are orchestrate and may pick up on some of that talent and take it to a stepping stone where it goes to somewhere big in the future. So there's a lot of talent here, a lot of kids that coming up, and I'm honored to be here. I've been here for many, many years, and even back with Burt Reynolds and everything, and just to see the outcome of everything and how there's so much talent in Palm Beach. I just love it and showcasing it from end to end.
Absolutely. And you live in this area, so what does it mean to give back to the community?
Well, that's what it's all about. We're all neighbors here. You got to give back to the community. You got to help out. You got to shake a hand and make a friend and meet everybody. Otherwise, you're living like a hermit and you're not really doing anything but twiddling your thumbs. You got to wake up with a purpose, meaning, some drive, some ambition, and go out and tackle the world and make it a better place.
Absolutely. I love that. And of course, you have so much experience in this industry. What can you tell these students as they enter the world of film and media? What advice can you give them?
Yeah, I mean, it's there's a lot of hurdles to get over to get to where you want to go, and it's all about having your ambition and drive and your dreams and follow them and get out and try to make something happen. So this is a great opportunity that you're not in cyber world, you're in the real world. Everybody, these kids today, they grow up with this Fortnite stuff. They think everything they need to do in the future has to go through some computer. Well, it doesn't. There's still people out here with eyeballs that see talent and they go, oh my God, I got to do something with this kid. Look at this. This is amazing. I own a big studio. Let's make a movie. Let's do commercials. Let's do so many different things, and the talent is here. You just got to orchestrate it, and that's what this event is. Michelle Hillary and Chuck have been throwing this event for many, many, many years. As you know, Burt Reynolds, he was a big part of this. I'm a big part of it, and I'm honored to be here. But we're all neighbors, and that's what makes it fun for Palm Beach County and to help, find some of this talent. Hidden talent we have out here.
Absolutely. There's so much talent in South Florida, and we're so excited to be here. Thanks for taking the time.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good luck with everything.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. So, Javon, tell me about the Student Showcase of Films and what you're doing here today here.
So this Student Showcase of Film is excellent, and we're highlighting AI, so that's the the new wave for everything and where the industry is going, and having the students come here, and you have the college and you have the high school, and right now I'm presenting for the college features, and that's going to be excellent.
That's so exciting. You're an accomplished actor, I hear. Tell me a little bit about your background.
Well, as far as my background, I've been acting professionally now for about 8 years. I've done about 100 commercials and about 60 film and television credits. So, I've done some producing as well. And I also have my own film festival that I'm doing later this year in November called Catapult.
Amazing. So Catapult Film Festival here in South Florida.
Catapult International Film Festival, and it'll be in Riviera Beach.
So are you based in South Florida? Tell me a little bit about how you ended up here in South Florida.
Well, I was born here. I was raised in Riviera Beach. I lived out in Los Angeles when I was younger, and my mother used to model, and then we came back here in West Palm Beach, and, I did like plays when I was in church, did some writing, and in high school, did some of that as well, and theater classes. Went to the military when I was done, and then I came back to South Florida. I did my own project that was in the Palm Beach International Film Festival, and ever since then, I've just been working and honing my craft, and here we are now.
It sounds like you've had an amazing career so far. What does it mean to you to give back to the community where you spend so much time and, maybe see yourself years prior? What does it mean to kind of give back to younger aspiring actors and film enthusiasts?
I mean, it's definitely the rent that I pay for being here on Earth. It's like I have to serve my community. I have to serve my people. I have to serve my industry because service to many leads to greatness. So in order for me to be great, I have to serve.
I love that. That's great. Thank you so much. So nice to meet you. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Lawrence, tell me what it means to be here today presenting and be at the Student Showcase of Films.
Well, first of all, like starting digital art in the 70s and now 50 years later to see how much has happened and how much has been created and what you can do, the possibilities are endless. And, to see so many young people involved in film and getting enthusiastic about what they're doing and stuff. And of course, I sponsor the poster, so I love to see the creativity that happens in graphics. And, we had so many marvelous entries, it's hard to pick a winner. What can you say? It's very hard, but it's more important that everyone participates. That's what we care about.
Definitely. And as these kids, pursue their dreams, get involved in the media and film industry, what advice can you give them?
Never quit, never give up, never be disappointed. Someone says no, there's a yes around the corner. Just never take no for an answer and continue with your dreams, because if that's what you wanted to do, that's what you should be doing, and do it.
I love that. That's important.
I mean, I started when I was 8 years old, and I was looking at the books of Renoir, Toulouse-Lautrec, and I said, it's going to take a lifetime to get here, but this is what I want to do, and I did.
And that's great advice. You pursue your dreams. And I have to ask you about your outfit. Tell me a little bit about your outfit. It's AI themed today, but just give me a little rundown.
Well, I do look robotic in some ways, but I am making silk and cashmere scarves these days, which is digital. So, it's really interesting where technology can actually go. I mean, it could be on a screen, you could be interviewing me on a monitor, and yet at the same time you could make something so magnificent like this. My intention is to be better than Gucci and better than Hermes, and I think I've accomplished it.
I love that. I love that. There's still time. You never know. These are fabulous. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Jasmine, tell me what it means to you to be in the Student Showcase of Films.
It means a lot to me because throughout the years I've accomplished so much, and to be on the red carpet and as a finalist, it really just proves to me that I can do what I can and to have me strive for my future career in the industry.
Tell me a little bit about your work. I know you had to put a reel together of all your work. Tell us a little bit about that.
I created a 1.5-minute demo reel with all of my best work, and so throughout the years I'm still gonna add to it. And right now I'm also working on a documentary, which I definitely want to highlight within that as well.
Is there anything in particular in the documentary, or what do you focus on? What can we see in the documentary?
The documentary is about me and a disorder I have. So and it's a very rare disorder for my brain. So I definitely want to highlight on that, educate people about it, since it's not known with doctors or people in general.
That's amazing. And what are your future aspirations? What do you hope for in your career ahead?
So I'm planning to go to FSU for their film program. So when I go there, I'm gonna work with that, and then afterwards, I'm planning to do my own work, like side jobs, or like either move forward to like California and just expand myself within that.
That's amazing. Well, we wish you luck and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Carla, tell me a little bit about what we're doing out here today. Why is it so important for you to be part of this student showcase?
Well, I've been here, I was here last year, and I thought that there was an amazing experience where young filmmakers like us really get the recognition we deserve, right? So, and this year I'm a Burt Reynolds Scholarship finalist, so I really think this is really, really important, not just for me as a person to get a scholarship for my college, but also because I feel like it's really important to represent all of us, all of our my community, my school, and really have this moment of recognition towards filmmakers like me.
So you're a scholarship finalist, so you had to put together a reel of your work. How difficult was that?
It wasn't as difficult, but it was not as easy either. Most of my works have been, because some of them have been edited by me, some have been edited by other people, right? So it's kind of difficult to get all of them together. And I had to download some of them even from YouTube itself, from my own YouTube, to be able to put in the reel. But then once I had all of the projects together, I was able to just, with a very simple song that was emotive enough, to get this type of storyline that would not only just showcase my films, but also tell a story of my own growing as a filmmaker.
What's next for you? What does the future look like as far as filmography?
Well, I am going into filmmaking, but I got into NYU, so I'm going to NYU next year with almost 95% scholarship, which is pretty great, so I'm excited for that.
That's amazing. We're going to be expecting big things from you.
Yes, I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
So Riley, what does it mean to be in the Student Showcase of Films?
It means a lot. It's very validating for my cinematography career, and it really is. I hope to inspire other people to continue on with their cinematography and just overall become more involved in film.
Absolutely. And tell us a little bit about your work.
I do a lot of odd, out-of-the-box, weird stuff, which I like to think is very recognizable, at least within my school, and so I kind of hope to be that recognizable cinematographer outside and in during my career and stuff like that.
And you say odd. Can you tell us a little bit about that? What does that mean?
Creepy, weird lighting, different kinds of odd shots that kind of play with spacing and kind of the rules of cinematography, breaking those rules and making it your own.
I love that. Very unique. And what are your hopes and dreams for your future ahead?
Just to become a well-known cinematographer, get into the field and kind of get my hands dirty with all that kind of stuff. And keep here in Florida, though,
Absolutely. South Florida is a great place to be, and we wish you luck today. Thanks for taking the time. Thanks, Riley.
Thank you so much.
So, BB, tell me what it means to you to be in the Student Showcase of Films.
It means a lot to me because this is my first year ever competing in film festivals. So to be selected for, a film festival is just incredible. Because for me it just means that I'm doing something right. So it means a lot to me.
It's such a great accomplishment. Tell us a little bit about your work and what you've entered to be in the showcase.
So I entered my short film titled Madhen. It's a fantastical short film about a girl who is struggling with her grades, and she finds a fairy who is able to help her, but the fairy needs something in exchange for that, which is something that the girl is not willing to give up. And it was something a project I did by myself, but in the end I think it was a really great short film. I'm really, really proud of it.
Well, we're so excited to see it. Sounds really cool and dynamic. What are your hopes for your future and your career ahead?
My hopes for my future? Well, I'm really aiming to maybe study in California. I really want to continue with film. It's my passion, and I just love it so much, and I really would love to go maybe out to California or New York to continue studying it.
Absolutely, and you should. There's so much opportunity. We wish you so much luck, and we're so excited for you. Congratulations. Thank you, BB.
Thank you so much. Okay.
You're a finalist for the Tourism PSA. Congratulations. That's awesome. You ready? We're good? Okay. All right, Gael, tell me a little bit about how important it is for you to be here today in this student showcase.
It's actually one of like the best moments I think I could remember, because it's very important. I get to meet people that this could be like path opening for like a bunch of different careers and stuff if I make a good impression. So I hope I do. This is very important to me.
You're doing great so far, I promise. Tell me a little bit about your film. You're a finalist for the Tourism PSA. What did you put into your film? What can we expect?
Okay, so because my teacher was telling me like, they like creativity. So I was thinking like there was always this one thing I wanted to do where it was like a little caricature, just talking and like spinning a bit, talking about what the topic is. And I always put the idea off, but I was like, I think this would be perfect for this exact scenario. So my film is just, or my PSA is a little palm tree character talking about the beauties of Florida.
I love that. That's simple, but it's going to get the message across.
Yeah, it'll catch people's attention if they, they're on their phone and then they hear this palm tree talking to them, they're going to want to look up and like, okay, I'm a little bit interested.
What's next for you? What's on the horizon?
Hopefully I could get into a career where I could just edit, because I love editing. My family is full of savants in their own thing, and I think I finally found mine, so I hope I could continue editing, maybe doing freelance commissions, working in an industry, stuff like that.
If that's what you're into, the future is very bright for you, I assure you. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So Brendan, how do you feel being at the Student Showcase of Films? What does it mean to you?
I didn't see myself being somewhere like here. I remember a long time ago, my friend told me that the Adobe Suite was like free for students in Duval County, and that's where it all started, And I do it for fun, and I learned that there's this class in my high school where I could do this all the time, and I was like, that's not work, right? That's not work to me. I never would have thought that would turn into me being somewhere like this. So it's really cool to me.
It's so exciting, and we work with Adobe too. It's kind of complicated software, so that's kind of exciting. You took the class, experimented with Adobe, and doing that, what have you created? What is your work? What can we expect to see?
Well, I have a class that I do with my teammates over there. They'll probably be up here in a second. But even when I'm at home, I do little projects, little stuff. I've been learning a lot of motion graphics lately, which is what I was trying to work on in this video for this competition. So I'd like to see how it develops. I like getting good at new things. This is certainly something I could see myself doing later in life. Yeah.
So you're talking about later in life. What can you see yourself ultimately pursuing, or what are your aspirations for your future?
Me and my friend have certainly looked at jobs in motion design and video design, because those are the kind of things that are fun. I don't quite know the specifics of the job I'm looking for, but that's certainly a field I'm looking at: motion design, video design, that kind of area.
Well, luckily you have plenty of time, and you can try a bunch of different things in school and everything, and we look forward to seeing your work. We're so excited for you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Lucas, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it feel weird being on this side of the camera?
A little.
Lucas, tell me, how important is it for you to be out here today at the Student Showcase of Films?
It's very significant for me because I appreciate very much that these judges and these people who love and know film are able to commend something that I was able to be involved with, so I'm very grateful for this.
Tell me a little bit about your film. What are you excited for people to see today?
So I'm very excited for people to see the story of my film, because I was inspired by something that I thought was very impactful. So I'm hoping that it's able to reach as much as the inspiration reached me.
That's really beautiful. What's on the horizon for you? What's next? What can we expect from you in the future?
So I'm really hoping to be able to get my foot in the door. I'm looking for ways that I can be involved with film, because the end goal for me is to one day become a director. So I'm looking for, those ways that I can do something here and there. Hopefully something comes up,
Well, you seem very motivated. Congratulations. Welcome to the Student Showcase of Films. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
So Jaden, tell me what it means to be at the Student Showcase of Films here today.
It means a lot to me. I've been trying to get into places like this kind of culture for a very long time. I feel like what I created is something I'm really proud of, and I'm just excited for everyone to see it, show it off, maybe win something.
Tell me a little bit about your creations. What is your favorite thing to create?
favorite thing to create. I'm more of a photography kind of guy, so interesting pictures, photojournalism or anything like that, that would be really what I'm looking into doing in the future. But definitely this was a step in a different kind of medium that I wanted to go into. It's really interesting.
So what do you hope for the future? What would you like to do in your career?
Maybe more news. I want to do some news, something with that. I don't know, but I'm still trying to figure that out.
Well, great. Well, maybe you'll come work with us someday. That would be fun. Great. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Congrats. Nice to meet you.
Cam, tell me a little bit. How excited are you to be out here today at the Student Showcase of Films?
Oh, I'm so excited, but I'm so stinking nervous right now. I've never been to an event like this before. Not to this scale, to where I'm driving out, for 3 hours.
Don't be nervous. Okay, you're a finalist for screenwriting. Tell me a little bit about your screenwriting. How have you gotten this far? What is it that makes your screenwriting so spectacular?
Oh, screenwriting for me, it's more I try to take a comedic route with everything that I do. I think doing lighthearted stuff has always come easy to me. I like making people laugh and making sure that I don't get too serious with things. My favorite genre is apocalyptic comedy, so that's what my project is. And I love taking these dark, serious things and making them funny and cute and stuff.
I love that as well. I can't wait to see it. What's next for you? What's on the horizon after this showcase?
So I go to I go to a film program in high school, and right now for me, all I really am planning to do is make my thesis film and really
figure out what's next.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, the future seems very bright. I think if you have this great sense of humor, you will go very far in life, I assure you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Tell me a little bit about what the Student Showcase of Films means to you and to be here today.
Okay, so what it really means to me, I think it's a great opportunity for students all around Florida to really push out their creativity and things of that. And in terms of me, I think it's a great opportunity for me to show my creativity on a bigger platform that I'd be able to on a high school level.
Tell me a little bit about your work and what we can expect to see in the Showcase of Films.
So we entered in the environmental PSA, and what we can do, we're really big on the effects and everything, and as of the B-roll and things of that nature. So we really want to get the little details in and really show statistics of why we need to keep our beaches clean.
That's really important, especially living in South Florida. We really care about the environment, and that's awesome that you're doing that. Is that something you see pursuing in the future, kind of tying motion picture and film with environment, or what would you like to do in the future?
So in the future, I definitely want to get into the film industry. I'd love to start out in something in a newsroom or things of that nature, and I think this was a great start to that career.
Definitely, and maybe we'll work with you in the future. That would be so awesome.
Yeah, that would be great.
Thank you. Well, good luck today.
Yep, thank you.
Capri, tell me a little bit about how excited you are to be out here at the Student Showcase of Films.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I was here last year too, so it was a really great experience, yeah.
And you're a finalist for screenwriting. How did you get into screenwriting?
So I go to Dreyfus, which is an art school, and we have film classes there, and in sophomore year, one of our projects was to do a script, and I really liked that, so I've continued screenwriting ever since then.
What can people expect from your screenwriting today? What is it that is going to be shown? What are people looking forward to?
So I think it's kind of topical to today. The theme is AI, and I wrote kind of a science fiction film about AI and sort of the implications around it. So I think it's definitely an interesting and kind of modern topical thing. Yeah.
You're gonna scare us a little bit, maybe.
It's a little bit, yeah. It's a little bit satirical, but also a little bit warning sign about it. Yeah.
The future is here. Yeah. What's next for you? What's on the horizon? What can we expect to see from you in the next few years?
Yeah, I'm a senior, so I'm graduating this year. I'm going to attend Harvard in the fall, so I'm super excited to like continue taking film classes and just continue my education in that way.
What do you want to do long term? Do you know?
Not like completely sure yet. I'd love to do producing or continue writing, but I would definitely want to work in the film industry. So yeah.
Well, congratulations on being here today. You're a finalist. That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Tell me today what it means to be at the Student Showcase of Film.
I'm overwhelmed. We spend a year or a couple of months making a film, hoping people will get a chance to see it. And just being here with all of these people around and actually sitting here getting interviewed by you, it makes it worth it. It makes it feel as if I'm progressing in what it is when it comes to the art of filmmaking, and it feels amazing. It feels great.
Tell me a little bit about your film. What can we expect to see?
So Spare Me is a period piece dating back to the 1930s about sundown towns in Florida. I don't know if everybody out there know what a sundown town is. I go to Ringling College of Art and Design. When I originally pitched the idea to my teachers, nobody had a clue what it was. So that's why I decided to make a film about sundown towns. It's about a son going through this task of changing a flat tire, but it's very difficult because it ties in with something that he experienced earlier in his life with his father that's very traumatizing. So for him to take the task on changing this tire, it takes a lot. I don't want to give the story away. That's why I'm not trying to go too much into it. But you'll see a lot of, like I said, 1930s, you'll see a lot of props dating back to that time. The wardrobe is dating back to the time. The area and the environment we filmed in is dating back to that time. So I think you'll enjoy it.
That's so cool. We can't wait to see it. And what are your hopes and dreams for the future post-college? You're graduating in a few weeks.
I'm graduating May 2nd, which is maybe less than a week now. And I just hope to graduate and make some films. I just want to make films, talk to people, tell them about my culture, especially, Black identity films and where I'm from. I was born in Haiti, so I'm not even, I wasn't even born here in the States. And in the past year or two, I found out that the more truthful you are to yourself, the more people are able to relate to you and your stories. So I just want to make films and have fun.
I love that. That's an important message, and we look forward to seeing your films in the future. Can't wait. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you so much.
Drew, you're here, Student Showcase of Films. How excited are you?
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty new to the film game, so I'm just excited to test the waters and hopefully win an award today.
You are a finalist for, you said, Environmental PSA. What can we expect to see from that?
Expect to see a short but informing video because the world is, very important to us, and the only people that can really save it is us. So it's important to spread awareness, and with a little bit of, humor and just a good, entertaining video.
Humor goes a long way in this world, for sure. What can we expect to see from you in the next few years? What's on the horizon?
I would really like to pursue acting. I've had experience being in the TV production club in my school. We produce films, we do all that stuff, and so I'm really, my uncle's an actor, so I'm really trying to learn from him and eventually get into that field.
All right, I hope to see you on the big screen one day.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Congratulations on being a finalist, and we're so glad to have you here.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you, have a good one.
Maria, what does it mean to be here for the Student Showcase of Films and for music video?
To represent young people who are passionate about creating films.
So tell us a little bit about how you got involved in creating videos and your interest.
It was super random. I started with creating just simple YouTubes because somebody told me that I'm creative, I'm out there and everything. And I decided to just go bigger. So I decided to participate in the project, so yeah.
So what makes your music videos unique?
Me? Yes, me. It just, I don't know.
Dancing?
Yeah, I would say it's just my energy. It's not about singing or dancing. I would say just my energy, which I transfer to the screen. Because most of the people, I remember that's how I started my journey. People were calling me annoying with my energy, and I started to transfer that annoying vibe through the camera, so yeah.
Well, they won't be saying that any longer when you're a famous music video producer, right? You never know. What are your hopes for the future?
To go to LA and start creating big movies. Yeah, so.
I love that. Well, I'm sure I have no doubt you have a great future ahead of you. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Natalie, we're here at the Student Showcase of Films. You are a finalist in not one, but 2 categories. How excited are you?
I'm super excited. I could not be more excited.
So you are a Burt Reynolds Scholarship finalist as well as a tourism finalist, right? Tell me a little bit about what we can expect to see today as far as that tourism PSA.
That tourism PSA, I would say, is one of the best things that me and my partner, it's both graded, but, I edited. The shots are perfect. The editing is smooth. It goes really well with the music. It's very professionally shot. I'm very confident in that one.
I love that. You should be. You should be. Tell me what's on the horizon for you. What can we expect to see from you in the next few years?
Well, I am a person who, for film, I really enjoy acting, I enjoy writing, I enjoy editing. So my ultimate goal is to eventually have my own little business, my own little name, my own title for myself. I want to do it all. I want to do short films. I want to do everything. And I hope that, someday you can see me in a variety of things. I want to be known for that.
I have no doubt that we will see you everywhere. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Congratulations on being a finalist and good luck.
All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.